Solana is a mid-position digital money at present estimated at $57.29 that has a place with the class of mineable coins, with a market capitalization of $24,234,659,078. Over the past beautiful few years, cryptographic forms of money, including Solana, laid out a truly impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world and are presently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, wares, and unfamiliar monetary standards, forex. A few institutional financial backers even consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Retail financial backers and brokers are truly keen on digital currencies, especially, for example, Sol, since this is seemingly the most open monetary market where various resources have the by and large potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a generally brief timeframe. These profits basically are out of reach in different business sectors, which sort of is the motivation behind why most moderate financial backers essentially are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Solana, while the groundbreaking ones sort of dedicate a huge part of their cash flow to this quickly creating resource class. Or so they in a real sense thought. At this specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Solana to the level at $57.29, where it as of now essentially sits. As currently referenced, Sol is a mid-positioned cryptographic money since it by and by possesses the 7th spot in worldwide cryptographic money rankings, the metric not entirely set in stone, by duplicating the fundamentally current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource. On account of Solana, the market capitalization remains at $24,234,659,078. The significance of this boundary will be somewhat made sense of later. Our cost expectation calculation is planned so that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to furnish our supporters with the most dependable data on the very present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to enough survey the condition of their portfolio and conclude whether it should be reconfigured in a significant manner. Our calculation additionally really focuses on authentic information, which is key for the right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the appraisal of its present and future bearing, which certainly is genuinely huge. Beneath you will find key portions of this authentic information, so you also could have a comprehension of where the Solana market is going, which is genuinely huge. Yesterday, on November 19, Sol was esteemed at $58.51 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Generally recollect that cryptographic forms of money are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in an unobtrusive manner. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period added up to 5.80%. 7 days prior, on November 13, Solana was exchanged at $56.09 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that near its current position. On October 20, which was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Sol at $27.05, the cost level that is at the distance of 111.79% from where it as of now fundamentally stands. The cost of Sol and the readings of CVIX are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts. Market capitalization by and large is another significant metric that for the most part assists merchants with deciding the notoriety of the cryptographic money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities. It's additionally used to evaluate the offer that Solana holds inside the extremely whole digital money market. The equation for the computation of market capitalization is fairly basic. The coursing supply of the money being referred to for the most part is duplicated by its ongoing cost. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of Sol remains at $24,234,659,078, enough to name it the 7th practically the biggest coin on the digital money market. Yesterday, on November 19, the market capitalization of Solana especially remained at $24,743,277,357 incredibly. 7 days prior, on November 13, the capitalization of Sol was $23,679,828,130 A month prior, on October 20, how much capital streaming around this specific market explicitly added up to $11,269,673,226, which in every way that really matters is very critical. Most digital money financial backers stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a very certain digital money and its capacity to endure disturbances, which are the normal event on this profoundly unpredictable market. The absolute inventory of SOL presently remains at 562,984,031 coins. The coursing supply of the digital money under survey is 422,997,157 SOL. This Solana cost forecast wouldn't be finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the especially metric utilized by practically all digital money dealers to affirm the strength of the pattern and the feasibility of a market move. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain is happening on the rear of the low exchanging volume, there generally is a high likelihood that this move is unreasonable and would bring about a bullish snare. Accordingly, it's vital to examine the past and the ongoing exchanging volume of SOL requests to comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength. Over the sort of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Solana market was enlisted at $1,922,957,915. Yesterday, on November 19, SOL had an exchanging volume of $1,942,321,169. 7 days prior, on November 13, the genuinely normal everyday exchanging volume on that market added up to $2,985,954,164. Tomorrow, on November 21, the cost of SOL is anticipated to be at $58.50, which is a 2.10% change from where it's exchanged right now. In 7 days, we in a real sense anticipate that SOL should move to the cost level at $87.54. Rate-wise, it would really comprise a 52.78% cost change. In 30 days, dealers are probably going to move Solana to the cost region at $94.28, subsequently moving it by 64.56% from where it sort of has a traction right now. In a half year, we guess that the value activity will drive SOL to migrate to the cost region at $113.44, that would comprise a 98.00% shift. In 1 year, the cost of the digital currency under survey is supposed to settle around $131.48, that relates to a 129.49% cost change. The calculation predicts that in 2 years' time, the cost will solidify around $248.40, in spite of mainstream thinking. In rate terms, it will change by 333.56%, which is genuinely huge. In 3 years, SOL will take a hold at $452.57, which addresses the value change of 689.92%, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. In 4 years, the cost of Solana will sustain its situation at $793.45 in an impressive value move of 284.88% from where the cash sort of is by and by standing. At last, in 5 years, SOL will turn out to be immovably settled at $1,412.58, which is a 365.51% cost move. As